Hi.
Hello.
Welcome back to the 13th episode of Break to Break. That was rough.
That was rough. What the heck? You guys would think we were amateurs.
No, I'm so sorry about that. Okay, episode number 13. Here we go. Coming in hot.
You guys like my little my chair? It'll be here eventually, guys. I promise.
I like it right there. It's cute. It's like a third guest already.
So in today's episode, our guest is our Raider Ray sign.
Thank you. It's gonna talk about where it was made, how it was made. What? I'm just kidding.
Shout out to I don't know.
Arthur's grandpa?
Yeah, I was like, I don't know their last name, but
I don't know his name.
That's a big family.
Sweetest man.
Oh yes.
He is the sweetest man.
Rianne, Dominic, Arthur, your grandpa. There you go.
Thank you so much.
Okay,
anyways, Ray, how are you? I miss you.
I'm tired. It's been stressful. I'm going through a promotion at work already, guys. So lots of new training and stuff. So I've been at work nonstop, but it's worth it. It's okay. I love it. It's easy enough, but I'm just tired. And it's not even like I'm tired because I'm working so much. It's just my body getting used to my new routine is what it is. But I'm good. I get to sleep in till 2 o'clock every day and nobody can tell me crap because I don't get home till 3:30 in the morning. So
literally, that's crazy. I don't know how you can get off of work at 3 a.m. That's crazy.
Because I can see everybody's like numbers and like how many orders we get throughout the day and stuff. I have the easiest shift, so I'm not complaining because nobody's ordering freaking beer and chips at 2 o'clock in the morning. Like,
right.
You know, at least not during the week. So
yeah,
the weekends are a little tough.
Well,
they're a little tough. I'm not gonna lie,
yeah.
But they're not horrible. So, and I get off early on Sundays, so
that's nice.
Yeah.
The day of rest, everyone.
The day of rest. I get off at 11 o'clock.
Yay!
But
anywho, yeah, you have been working way too much. I feel like
I miss talking
to you. I miss just BSing with you.
She has to schedule my time now.
Yeah.
I have to know she's calling me instead of just like, oh, she goes into work at 4 a day, so I can call her whenever in the morning. But
anyways, well, I have been good. I have been turning into Bob the Builder over here. I got a new dresser and a new side little dresser as well from IKEA. And you know how you have to build those suckers yourself? Okay? It's been rough. It was so hard. Me and Ashley, so the big dresser with the 2, 4, 6, 8, with the 8 drawers, we built that sucker ourselves. That took us 5 hours. Okay? I was telling Ashley, this is really going to be a test to our friendship because I am so impatient. You're going to see me ugly right now. And she did. And I was like, I'm so sorry, Ashley. Like, I felt like I was annoying her because I was like, what do you mean you need this screw? What do you mean? Like, what is that screw? How come they have freaking the same screw on the same page, but it's 2 different screws? Like, they don't specify. It's all illustrations, no words. What the heck are we supposed to do? And she was like, Raylene, okay? And I was like, I'm sorry, Ashley. I was so impatient.
And so, I think anyone that's built IKEA furniture can attest to that. I have built enough IKEA furniture in my life to so that every time I get something from there, I'm like mentally prepared because my mom, sorry mom, I don't know if she's gonna want me to say this, but her whole house is IKEA furniture. It's slowly transitioning from IKEA furniture. But
hey, IKEA furniture, after you get through the building, it's a bop. I love it. I love the way it looks. It looks good, clean, sleek. You know what I mean? So yeah. I'm not hating.
I mean, it doesn't last forever, but it lasts long enough until you can get, whatever.
Exactly.
But my mom does not build stuff. She does not like to do it. So guess who's always done it? So I'm a pro at IKEA furniture at this point. But you have to know what the hell you're doing and how to read their instructions. Like, they need to teach a whole class at community college on how to build IKEA furniture.
Because what the actual heck? And Ashley was like, I built this a couple times already. I'm pretty good. And thank goodness she did build it a couple of times because if she didn't, oh my gosh. Because I was like, Ashley, what the actual heck is this? And she's like, don't worry. I can do this. We have to do this first and then this. And we have to set it up this way. And she's like, and you have to be very particular with this stuff,
and
like very particular. Because I was like, Ashley, it's fine, just move on. And she's like, no, Raylene, we have to make sure it's particular. And I'm like, oh, and if you my goodness,
like I hate, like, if there's anything of IKEA furniture that I hate putting together is anything of theirs that has drawers, because they're like, things have to line up on the freaking centimeter, because if it doesn't, that drawer is gonna be like this far off. And it's just enough to annoy you. Like, it's not where it's like, oh, it's fucked, whatever. Like, it's just going to be like how it is. No, it's enough where it's like, it's right there, but you can't close it all the way. So it's just enough to bug you.
And not only that, but it all connects, right? So there's also, like, there's
those
nails,
little wooden pieces, the little wooden...
Those little wooden pings, okay? And it's like, what the heck is this? And then there's those little circle things that need to be put in with the arrow pointing to the screw, and then when you screw it, it's just like a whole thing.
It is.
Anyways, I have put in 2 different IKEA drawers this week, and I am a pro. And that's my accomplishment for this week. That is it.
Good job. I'm proud of you. Look at you. I was going to go to IKEA today, and then I remembered it was election day, and I was like, I am not leaving my house because I don't know what crazies are going to be out there today.
It's election day, right? As we were recording this, it is election day.
We'll probably get the results within this podcast, I think. Because we get them today, right? We don't have to wait like tomorrow, do we?
Well, I think that, okay, so this is what I think. I think if it's Joe Biden who wins, quote unquote, I think Trump will definitely have something to say about it. We'll hold it off until, you know,
so he can get to Twitter.
He has had a past of blaming the mail for being, you know, I don't know what. So I think the next day, maybe tomorrow, we'll know for sure. I think if Trump wins, I don't know. I think tonight, whatever is said, I think for sure we'll know by tomorrow.
Yeah.
So 24 hours.
We'll see. I mean, everything is closed.
Can we talk about how you are in another time zone now?
I know. Sorry. I'm getting updates from my mom about stuff, so related to the election. So
what? What is she saying?
Okay, so we're still waiting on... So they posted everyone on the East Coast. So the map that she sent me so far... They don't have Washington, Oregon, California, Nevada. Is this... Okay, I'm going to sound really stupid, everybody. I don't know what state this is.
I can't see it.
This ID
Wyoming?
State? No, this
Wyoming?
ID?
Oh, ID state? Oh,
is it Idaho?
Idaho, right?
Idaho's that close? Okay, whatever. So ID. I hate us so bad. So whatever state's above Nevada, guys.
I'm pretty sure. Okay,
this is gonna be my favorite clip of the week. I'm smart, I promise. I'm an educated Latina. I just, yeah. Okay, so as of right now, Biden is 131 and Trump is 98.
98?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we're just waiting on those 5 states. Oh, and then Alaska and Hawaii are on the bottom. So, 7 states.
Okay.
But you need 270 to win. Biden's at 131 and Trump's at 98. So, we're waiting on those. I don't know how many of those states have whatever, electoral votes. I know California has a pretty big one. I'm assuming Washington probably has a pretty decent sized one. And Oregon, too.
Yeah.
I don't think Hawaii, Alaska, and Idaho, maybe not even Nevada, have that big of one, but I think those other 3 states definitely do. So who knows? It's looking kind of good.
Oh, we'll see.
I just told you guys my political views, but whatever.
We'll see. Yeah, so when we're done filming this, you know what? We just want you guys to come to this, no matter what the conclusion is. Come to this podcast and just have a good time, right? Yes, is a very good time. So we want you guys to just come to this episode regardless of what happens on the election.
We are filming this to get our mind off of the election because he is such a good time. So this is what we want you to do, because by the time you're watching this, you'll know the results. So maybe it'll get, a little bit for you. So we're going to go ahead and call him. And we'll go ahead and get into what we're going to talk about today, guys.
We'll be back.
Yes, we are back, and here's our special guest. And Ray is going to go
ahead. It's okay. You're excited.
Here we go. Right. Take it away, Ray.
Welcoming to the Discord studio, we have the makeup queen, Lady Gaga Stan, the one who is always ready for a shot, the #1 hype man, dancing queen, straight from WeHo. Okay, we have Zachary in the building. Hi, Zach.
Hi. Oh my
How did you like your intro? How'd you like that?
Amazing.
Thank you. We came in. Well, Ray really got it.
I was like, when I saw your shirt, I was like, oh, this is amazing. I am awesome for putting that in there.
Oh, you had already added it? Before
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I had it planned already. I knew. I wrote that intro 2 hours ago. So yeah. But yes, this is Zach, everybody. He is our amazing friend, Zachy Boo. So, first question, Zach. How do you know each of us?
Wait. Before we go to the first question.
We all know who runs this podcast. No, I'm just kidding.
No. I see you have a fork right there. What are you munching on while we're chit-chatting?
This is El Pollo Loco.
Ooh,
I love the El Pollo Loco tostada bowls with avocado. Did you get the double chicken with the avocado?
Yep.
With a great salsa?
Yep.
And now you guys know why we're friends.
We are fatties. I love that. Yes. Okay. No, go on, Rain. Go on.
So we're gonna start with. So as you guys can tell, let's get a little pre-story here. As you guys can tell, we are having each of our friends come on one by one because we have a bonus episode waiting to drop for you guys where we have all of them in one spot. But we figured before we dropped out, you guys should get to know each one of them before you see them all drunk. So we're gonna go.
Do you remember when we recorded that? That was literally a month ago.
That was supposed to be 2 months ago. It was supposed to be our third episode, and we started in August. So, so that's Zach. We have one more person after Zach to introduce, and then we could release that video. So, but since they don't know you, Zach, how do you know each one of us? And I know you said it in that video, but we're gonna pretend they haven't seen that yet. So,
So just do a better a round 2, edited already Cliff Notes version of that.
Yes, of how you met me and how you met Ray.
Ray #1 first.
I actually don't know them at all.
Yeah, we just met him off Facebook and Tinder right now and decided to bring him on the podcast.
Yeah, I met him on Bubble actually, and I asked him if he wanted to be on my podcast. It's I wanted to ask that. Anyways.
Yeah, it is. So I know Tall Raylene, which is Raylene #1. I know her from Lene because of work, right? Is that how we met?
I think so, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so we met.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you, go ahead. I'll elaborate after.
Yeah, so I think we had met before that for sure. There has to be either a party that we went to and I met you there. And then we ended up hanging out and I would visit Lene at work and then I would see Raylene and then she's like, oh, this is Raylene. And then Raylene would be like, hi. And then, and then we just started hanging out.
Yeah.
And then
we started hanging out without Lene.
Wait, what happened?
And then you and me started hanging out without Lene. Me and Zach would just hang out.
To eat, and I always like to eat, and I wanted someone to eat with. And Lene is always on her health. She's always on her health trend, She's always Lene's always doing some kind of health thing, can't eat cookies, chips.
Gives herself her own little goals.
Yeah.
Okay, love that for her though.
Oh yeah, for sure. But me and Zach were like, okay, so what are we gonna eat?
Yeah, so I met that Raylene #1, and then I met Raylene #2. I want to say I have a bad memory of when
Okay, it's okay because I honestly don't know the exact time I first met you. I just know that whenever we would go out, I would be like, is Zach coming with us? Is Zach coming with us? I remember I always wanted you to be around. I think I want to say the first time we met was, I have to say at Zim's before we were going, right? Like it had to be at Zim's before we were going out.
Yes, yes. I think we were going to WeHo.
We were definitely probably going to WeHo. Because we always did.
Zim's apartment or Zim's like house?
No, Zimmer's apartment.
No, Zim's apartment. Zim's apartment, right.
That, like, soon? What the? I mean, that later on that we've known Zach is when you finally met Zach?
Yeah, I did.
That's crazy.
Right?
Yeah, because I didn't really know. I think I heard about you, but I didn't really know.
That's probably what I was going to say. That's probably what it was. But I also feel like for a while, Ray was so into, like, her other friends at the time that she didn't come out with us a lot when we first started hanging out with Zach.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably what it was. It's not that it's a bad thing. It's just Ray didn't come out with us a lot. I thought
as often, yeah. Those other friends.
Ugh, no, I'm just kidding.
Those other friends that we still know and love. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, okay, cool.
Wait,
so we
disclaimer, Zach. Just a little disclaimer for you guys. Zach brings out my sassy side because he's sassy. So just beware, you might see sassy Ray over here. Just a little
I'm
disclaimer.
Sarcastic. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Zach is very sarcastic, actually.
And it brings out my sarcastic side, so.
So wish me luck, actually. Wish me luck having to deal with both of them.
I know, Raylene is so nice.
I know, Ray doesn't have a sarcastic bone in her body.
It's so hard to be mean to her because I feel so bad.
Oh, you know what we also forgot to mention is that Zach over here is the Among Us king. Okay, he literally. I have been playing with him. Okay, so Among Us, right? Everybody knows what Among Us is. If you don't know what Among Us is, you're lame. Don't even know what to say. But so we have been playing Among Us. Zach is such a good liar. Okay. Zach is the best liar. He will literally have, like, I will see him kill and he will, like, tell me, like, no, I wasn't there. And I'm like, oh my God, I don't know who it is. I don't know who it is. I know I saw him, but I don't know. Like, he is so good at manipulating people, huh, Zach? Tell him.
Yeah. I mean, it does help that you're very manipulative, so.
Ray's very easy to manipulate. I remember.
You're like, no, I wasn't there.
And then you'll make her second guess herself.
Yeah, I'll make her second guess herself, and then she'll be like, maybe you weren't there.
Well, hold on. Going off of that real quick, just how easy it is to trick or how gullible Ray is. And it's not a bad thing. We love it, Ray. We as your friends love it. We love that we can play tricks on you. Anyways, a couple of years ago, Jonathan it was his birthday weekend and he was driving his mom's Mercedes because she was like, go put gas in the car. And Ray knew it was Jonathan's birthday because we were going to go out later that weekend or something. And I was like, look at the car that Jonathan got for his birthday. And I sent her a video of just the steering wheel, of just the Mercedes steering wheel. She calls me, he did not get a Mercedes for his 20th birthday. What? Are you serious? Oh, Mama. It was so easy to convince her that they bought him.
The only friend out of all the people she sent that actually believed it.
Yeah, everyone was like, "Yo, shut up, you're stupid," like blah blah blah. And she was like, "What? I want to see. Can he bring that when we go out tonight?" And I was like, "Ray, it's his mom's car.
Let me sit in the backseat.
So then when he did get his new car, I don't think she believed me very much.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, freaking right.
And then she saw it. But yeah, that's just a little antidote of how Ray's so gullible and so easy to trick. I mean, we don't take them too long. We don't take the tricks too long.
I mean, no, I get it. Anywho.
We wait till after the game when we win.
Yeah, we wait until everybody loses and they win and they're like, yeah, it was me.
Can I just say, so I haven't played with them in a while because I'm at work every time they play, but the first couple times Ray played with us, she would be the first person to die. And they got to the point where she was like, can you guys stop killing me? I'm new. Stop killing me.
Like, they wouldn't even give me a chance to get good at my tasks, you guys, okay? Like, I was trying to learn each task. I was trying to get fast at them and and they would kill me the first thing, and I'm like, you know what, this is pissing me off, okay? Can the next game you guys not kill me, please? Like, I was so pissed.
We should low-key get everybody on Discord, like without video, and just post a podcast of our whole little group just playing, because it gets intense.
Okay, but that podcast, you guys better not kill me first, because I am the second host of this podcast. You better not get killed.
But yes, guys. So Among Us, Zach is a king. He literally basically made me and Ray join, because when Ray was here, 3 weeks ago, neither one of us played. And we were like, whatever, it's the trend,
Yeah.
And then Zach called me, okay, so this is how you play, and literally walked me through a whole game on FaceTime. Like, we played with strangers, and he walked me through it, and I was like, fuck, I'm hooked. And then next thing I know, Ray's on there, and I'm like, oh, it was Zach.
Yeah, I did, because you guys had
a good time.
You guys have a group chat of it, and I was added on in the beginning when you guys didn't know I wasn't playing it. Then I got kicked out of the group chat, so I know you guys already were playing together. And then I would see things on social media about it, and I'm like, okay, I'm hooked. I wanted to freaking be a part of the freaking group. Let me go. And yeah, and ever since then I've been doing it.
And she has her brother on there playing with us too.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
And my 14-year-old little brother who thinks he's so cool playing with all of my friends without me. Literally, he was like, I was playing with your friends without you. I was like, okay, dude. But do you go party with them? No.
Period.
Period.
You tell him.
Or do I come pick him up and bring him with us? No, I'm just kidding.
No.
I'm just kidding. I would never. No, sorry, Vince. I'm not the friend to do that.
Yeah, no, you're not. But I love that he loves playing with my friends. He loves doing it, right? So I'm like, okay, that's so cool. The thing is, though, is that I feel like, you know, when I talk to you guys, and it's just me, and I'm just myself, but when my brother's on there, too, I'm like, I can't fully be how I am with you guys, you know what I mean? Because, like, my little brother, PG-13, up in here now.
He's 14, though, so he can watch PG-13 now.
Well, I don't care. He's still PG-13. He's still under PG-13. He's 14. Get out of here. So that's the only thing. But it is cool that they, like, welcomed him and all of that stuff. He feels cool.
Yay.
Okay, enough about that. Enough about Among Us. Oh my gosh, we went on a whole hour-long tangent. So Zach, okay, so you got how you met us. Cute. So as long as friendships go, though, like in general, do you think that you attract more like girlfriends or guy friends?
Girlfriends.
Girlfriends? Okay, what is it about girls that it's like, okay, like I link up with, like I bond with you, I click
with you.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just your guys' energy. Guys give up this vibe or this energy like very masculine, like it's very hard to talk to them, and they're also very short. So talking to guys, they're not really talkative, so it's kind of hard to get through with them. Girls are so like they can talk a mile a minute, and they always have some story, and I love the gossip. So as long as I'm not involved, I love hearing it. So you know I'm there.
Yeah,
Zach is the first person too. So like, say you come to him with like a gossipy thing, he'd be the first person to be like, "Well, you fucked up. Why would you say that? Hello, are you an idiot? Come on." He's like the first person. Like he probably won't say it like, he'll say it that bluntly, but he'll say it bluntly in a nice way. But he'll be the first person to tell you like straight up.
Yeah, I always play devil's advocate because I always want to see the other side. So I'm very that person and be like, and then I'll hear them out and then I'll be like, okay, well, no, you're being kind of dumb because it's not that deep, you know? So I feel like girls can take it like, they take it not to heart, but like they take it more seriously, like, oh yeah, I kind of understand. Whereas guys are very hard-headed. And
yeah, I agree. I think that girls are very more emotionally intelligent.
Yeah.
Whereas guys don't really, you know, it's not part of the social cue or quo to be like, as a man, be emotionally there and let your emotions on your sleeve. But with women, it's more accepted. So we're just like, whatever, who cares? Let me wear my heart on my sleeve, more likely. You know what I mean?
Agreed.
Yeah.
Definitely. Okay, since I just thought of this question, Ray doesn't even know I'm gonna ask this question. But since you said that you're like, you have more female friends, have you ever had to break up a female fight? Because I feel like, wow, yes, girls, like, see both sides a little bit more. I feel like girls are also more catty and, like, less of an issue will cause them to fight versus, like, yeah, guys get into stupid fights, but I feel like that's more like, oh, you hit on my girl, or oh, you pushed me, like physical, like actual things that cause them to fight versus girls, oh, you just look at me like that, boom, you know what I mean? So like, or if you haven't, how would you deal with that? Like, say me, you, Ray, or WeHo, and some girl.
Oh, say me and Ray got into a nasty fight.
Oh,
okay,
no, it's different if it's both of us, because we're his friend. Like,
never mind.
Say, like, the three of us are at a club, whatever. Some girl is probably be me, the one that gets in a fight, because I don't think Ray's gonna get in a fight. Ray's gonna be like, Ray, that girl looked at me. Ray, that girl looked at me, and make me go do all the dirty work. But, so let's say we're all out, whatever, and I'm like, oh, hell no, the fuck do you think you're looking at, bitch? And then I start getting in a fight, what would you do?
I would be right there behind you.
I'd be like, give me your earrings.
Yeah, like it happened like not too long ago with Lene. I was out with Lene, but it was with a gay guy, and we're at WeHo, and it was like 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. And some guy, like, she was dancing on him, and then I think he got annoyed because the boyfriend got annoyed because he was dancing on him, and he pushed her, and she literally like flew to the floor, and then I jumped in because I was like, first of all, it's a guy, and then so she literally fell on the floor, and she got up, and I pushed her back, and then I went up to him, and then I was like, what was that for?
Yeah.
And the guy she was dancing on, it was the boyfriend that was behind her, and I was like, dude, she's not trying to steal nobody. She's straight and she's taken.
What? I never heard that story.
Yeah, but I mean, it depends on I guess the person. I've been with, like, it's always Lene. Lene's always down to fight. Like, it's so funny.
Yeah. It's funny because for a while, Lene was like, oh, this is because I was younger than all of them, and I was the only one going out because you were way too young, and Zim wasn't 18 yet either, so I was the baby of, like, the group going out, and it would be funny because, like, we used to go to this club called Tiger Heat, and it was only on Thursday nights that is 18 and over, so we would go, and I don't know why, but that specific club, once it hit, like, what we said, like 1, 2 o'clock, and I don't want to sound bad, but, like, this is what it was. These creepy Indian guys would come out every single time. And Zach and Lene would be like, it's time. And they would just, like, crowd around me because these people, I don't know if it was the same group or whatever, but it was always that specific nationality around that time. And they would just literally just be like literally look like lying and stalking prey, and they would just, like, come up to you and just, like, dance behind you, and I always felt like Lene and Zach were like, protect the baby, and, like, they wouldn't let me out of their sight. They were like here and here. So yeah, I definitely see how it could be Lene and Zach going through that situation all the time.
Okay, remember when it was your birthday and we all went to
340.
340.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we were at 340. I'm sorry about that, guys. Okay. And it was Ray's birthday, so it was me, you, Zim, Zach, and Lene for sure. I remember at least us 5 for sure.
I think that's all that went.
Okay, and I remember these 2 guys, I think it was 2, maybe 1, honestly, I don't know. And he was trying to dance with us, and we were like, no, and Zach and Lene pulled us away, and they were like, no, like, they're with us, you know, and we were all dancing. You don't remember that? I remember that, and I was
probably
like,
drunk.
Thank you, God. Thank you.
Was it for your birthday, or was it for Zim's?
No, it was for Ray's.
It was Ray's birthday, right?
My birthday, yeah. Because remember that year we went to, like, Friday night we went to the club, and then, like, Saturday night we had the party at Edgar's house, and then Sunday we went to the movies. We did, like, a whole weekend. Yeah, that was for my 20th birthday or my 19th birthday? I think
I think it was your 20th.
My 20th. And Ray came out with the freaking cupcakes, the little hostess cupcakes with candles in it, because somebody forgot to get cupcakes or something.
Yeah.
I think that's when I met Ray.
No, we knew each other before that,
Yeah, because we went to the club, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I think we met literally right when I graduated is when I met you, like that summer.
In high school. That's
Oh,
yeah,
'cause you guys-
probably because that's the year
Because you
that
guys
me
were
and
already
Zim got
going
close.
out. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Ah.
So Zach is
Anywho.
our protector, and basically you can go out with Zach and you're gonna be safe. We're gonna be safe. Do you guys remember when we went to WeHo recently? Like I think it was like the last time we all went together. It was me, Zach, Ray, and Edgar, and we were at what club was it? It was the club with the go-go dancers, with the male go-go dancers in WeHo.
Oh, Mickey's?
Mickey, yeah, I guess it was Mickey's.
Were they on the table?
They're on the table, and I have a video. It's what reminded me of it. They played an EDM song, and if you guys have watched our podcast, you know Ray doesn't like EDM, and me and Zach, you know, kind of like it, and so we're like, headbang, Ray, headbang, and she's like,
oh, I remember that.
and I was like, oh my god, what are you doing?
I don't know how to dance to this.
And she's like,
she
is
just
this okay? And it was like
whipping my hair.
It was like Zed or something, so it wasn't even like headbanging music, and we were like, what? But anyways, I remember we were leaving, and it was like we stayed until the last possible minute that time, so everybody leaving the clubs was like, you know, mass places, and I got separated from them. Do you remember that?
No.
No.
We had Ubered there, so I was like walking around, and I was like, oh, I got separated from them. And then Zach called me, and he's like, where are you? I was like, I don't know, I'm on a street. And then some guy like came up to me. He's like, oh, you're so beautiful. Like, I run a modeling agency. Can I get your number? But I was still on the phone with Zach, and I was like, yeah, sure. And I gave him a fake number. But as I was dealing with this guy just to get him like off my back, and I hear Zach, she's giving her number to someone. Raylene, Ray, what are you doing? Ray!
Yeah.
And then I was like, whatever, then I got away, and he was like right around the corner. He's like, did you give your number? Like scolding me like my dad. I was like, I gave him a fake number. And he was like, oh, okay. Do you remember that, Zach?
You were with Jonathan at the time, no?
Yeah, but he was already out here. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, you gave her number to somebody.
And he was like, what the fuck?
Mhm.
Yeah, but it was some like old weird dude too, so I was like, okay, whatever, sex trafficking.
Yeah.
Probably was, to be honest.
Yes.
So, yeah, I gave some fake ass number and was like, peace, I gotta go.
No, for tomatoes?
I know, right? I didn't even think about that. But,
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
okay, so since we talked about our memories, Zach, what's your favorite memories with each of us? If you could pick one. I mean, I know
If
you
you
probably
could
have a
pick
lot.
Oh my god.
I know.
I feel like you guys named them.
I probably did, honestly.
Or what's like a memory that like sticks out, even if it's not your favorite, but like something we didn't mention that you can think of.
There you
I
go.
feel like my favorite memories are always just when it's like one-on-one. So like when me and Raylene, she sent me a video recently on Snapchat, and we're like going hard in the car to, I don't know what song it was, but we were like going like crazy, like driving, and I was just like, dude, this is like, these are the times like I always cherish before like COVID and everything.
Oh, yeah.
And also when Ray was still here in LA, it was like those good times of like we just go out to eat, and then like after, like it was always before eating, because I feel like after eating we're always just tired. We're like, ready for bed.
Yeah. No, yeah, but me and Zach had a lot of car sessions.
Yeah, a lot of car sessions.
Like
And
just
then
jam
the
sessions.
other Ray number 2. I feel like Ray is always like, not to be mean, but she's like the ditzy blonde that like I love like making fun of her. She's like she's so forgetful, and it's like it's so funny. And she trips a lot, and she's like, oh my god. I do remember we went out once, and it was me, you, Edgar. We met at Edgar's house. But I don't remember. And we went out to, I think, WeHo.
Oh, I'm sure it was Leo. Oh, with his sister and her boyfriend. Was it that time?
Maybe, but I know it was only. I think it was only us that went.
Oh shoot! Okay.
Yeah, and then I think we went out. I think we did go out to WeHo, but it's always been like WeHo or like when for my birthday. Remember when we stayed in that apartment right next to WeHo?
Yes. Oh wait, that was in San Diego.
No, it wasn't.
Wasn't it? No? Am I tripping?
Remember it was like down the street and we walked there?
Yeah, I remember we walked to like go like party and stuff.
No, that was in West Hollywood.
Oh
like,
man.
I don't think Zach's ever done San Diego for his birthday. Like as a big group.
I did it recently.
Oh, was it this? That was this year, right? This past year?
That was this
year, right?
Yeah, but we didn't walk anywhere like to go clubbing. Remember we took an Uber.
To Gaslamp.
Yeah, no, to Hillcrest.
Oh, to Hillcrest. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, I never have money to go on these trips, guys.
What happened?
I said I never have money to go on these birthday trips.
Aww.
Anywho.
They're going on Lene's birthday.
In Arizona.
Yeah, I know. They're going on.
You.
No, I know. I'm always invited. I just don't have the funds or the availability to go. So I'm invited 100% of the time. I got 9 children.
Yeah, I think that was it. Because I know we stayed in an apartment, and I was like, oh, well, she could just stay in the place with us, and we can drink at the house.
Yeah.
But I think you had I think you had just started your job.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, because.
Yeah.
Well, the hard part too is that mine and Jonathan's anniversary is the day after Zach's birthday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dude, and Zim's anniversary is 4 days before my birthday.
4 days before yours.
So
right.
I'm just SOL.
No, one day we'll sacrifice it and we'll just go to Zach's.
Dude, Zach.
We'll just do one big party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
of course, the main attention will be to you.
Yeah, there you go.
No, the main attention will be you. It's your day, but plus X, Y, and Z. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
They're just additions.
They're just additions.
They just happen to be here, so I guess we'll celebrate it.
Yeah, I guess.
But yeah, I was gonna say something. I don't remember. They're going to Lene's birthday trip next week.
Yeah, we are. Woo woo. So you're gonna probably, I don't know when we're gonna record our next episode. I might be with them. Maybe not.
What days are you guys going? We'll discuss this. We'll discuss this after. Why are we including this in the podcast?
We will get this after. Anywho, back to the questions. Go ahead, Ray.
I don't remember, so go ahead, take it away.
Me? Okay.
As you can tell, it's a very unorganized podcast. We had a different idea in mind today.
Well, because we just get into like conversation after conversation. Hold on.
Again, we're girls and we could talk a mile a minute, so.
We literally can. Okay. Oh, this is a good one. So, how would you say you've maintained good friendships over the years? Like, what has been your longest friendship?
So, I want to say, so 2 of my closest friends probably right now are probably Lene and Johnny. So, Lene you had on previously, and I'm pretty sure, I think Ray froze. Okay, so yeah, so 2 of my closest friends are probably Lene and Johnny, because I've both known them probably like the longest, but I've known Johnny longer. And what was the other question? The part? Like, how long have I, like, or how did I maintain them?
How have you maintained those friendships?
Mm-hmm.
I think specifically with both of us, like, I'm very like open communicator, and I think that's plays a big part in relationships and friendships in general. Because if they're not willing to listen, or if you're not willing to talk, the friendship's not gonna last. And it's also about like understanding them too.
Right.
So, I think I feel like I'm a very forgiving person, and that takes a part too. Like, it just depends on like what they do or what they did, and if they're willing to accept what they did. And I feel like in every relationship, again, like, it's a two-way street. You know, it's about taking accountability for like what you did and also for what they did. You know? Because what pushed them to do what they did, you know?
Yeah.
And it's also like, and just, yeah, I guess open communication and talking about, even if like we go out, like I know like I'm I'm like the type of person that everyone goes to when they want to go out, and it's because I like having fun and I like having people have like a good time. So if anything is ruined by that, or I feel like a certain vibe, like I'm the type of person that is gonna be blunt and I'll tell you like I didn't like the way you told me this, but I never do it in like an open setting, especially if
Okay.
it's respectful to do it like behind closed doors. You text them or call them and you tell
Right.
them. I think it's right to do it when you're out and you're like, well, you start a fight because then it just kills everyone's mood, you know?
Right.
Definitely.
I agree. Have you had any situations where like you feel like it didn't go the way you wanted it to go? Like you had confrontations and it went south?
Yeah, recently.
Oh,
Uh,
tell me.
it was actually my ex best reached out to me on Instagram and found me, and we haven't talked for like 7 years.
Oh, whoa.
Jeez.
So we went to EDC one year, and apparently I had said something about him that I didn't know. And then we went out, and then after we went out to EDC on the way home, he was just giving me like attitude. And so we and then I asked him like, well, what's wrong? Like, what did I do? And he would totally brush me off and he'd be like, you know what you did, blah, blah, blah. And then I kept asking him, like, I want to make this work. Like, you're my best friend. Like, we should talk it out. But he would totally like brush me off and he would just be like, he was like the biggest asshole. Like, I couldn't talk to him. So then finally we went, like, I stopped texting him. And then a week later I missed him. So I texted him again. He was just like, oh, I don't care about like you, basically. I don't want to talk about it. You know what you did, blah, blah. And then I waited a couple months. It happened again. So then I texted him and reached out. And I was like, this is like the last time. And then I basically said like, oh, this last time I'm reaching out. We're not going to talk anymore. Like, I feel like I've reached out enough.
Mm-hmm.
So it ended up being that like we just didn't talk after that. And I never found out what I did until recently when he followed me and then we talked about it. And then I had said something and like I feel like in that time span you can't like really like talk about things or remember what you said.
Yeah,
You know?
that happened 7 years ago.
Yeah, and I can't defend myself now because I don't even remember what was said. And he didn't tell me at the time what I said, but he told me I said something. And then I'm like, I don't remember saying that. But it's like, what are we gonna do now? It's been so long.
Right.
So I kind of like, again, like I'm a very forgiving person. So I just kind of said like, well, we're here now. I was like, I'm not planning to be like best friends with you, but I mean, I'm not opposed to you following me and seeing like my life or if
Right.
you talk, you know. But I'm not here like I'm not gonna brush you off and be like, no, you fucking did that shit. I hate you, you know, and block,
You're right.
you know. Because obviously he followed me. Obviously I didn't do anything wrong because I never reached out to him. So the fact that he followed me just pointed out that it was never me.
Yeah.
It was never as big of a deal as he made
Well,
it
Yeah.
to
first
be.
of all, he should have been able to talk to you about when you all those times you reached out to him. He should have at least tried to hear you out a little
Exactly.
bit.
Point.
That's what
A little
I'm saying.
bit.
Months later, like even if
Yeah.
you have time to get over it, you know. I
Yeah.
always take a day to like I'm really mad and I take a day to like really think about like how I feel and like maybe I am wrong.
Yes.
I reach out to the person and be like, okay, like maybe I did fuck up, like I'm sorry, or maybe
Mm-hmm.
like come at it because when you're mad, you say shit that you don't want to say, you know.
You're a whole different person.
And it's really toxic, and that's I think what ends friendships is things are said that you can't take back.
Say it again for the cheap seats, Zach. Say it again.
For the cheap seats.
Come on.
Those
You just need a YouTube
nosebleeds.
YouTube account.
No, but I agree. I think I just think it sucks when it's like friendship for years and then you let this one little thing just ruin a whole friendship. You don't even give them a chance to explain. You don't even try to communicate. After the anger, right? Because you were saying like the anger is what really gets you to say those nasty things that you don't even mean later.
Yeah.
And then it's like you guys can't even talk about it because you're upset now about what you said when you were angry. Now you can't even talk about what the anger was about.
Yeah.
Because you're so
But now you're
focused on
trying to
what was
fix what you
said.
said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's But he reached out, so now where are you guys? Are you guys just like cordial, cute, keep it
we're
cute, keep it
whatever. Like,
classy?
I'll post things on Instagram, he'll reply to them and be like,
Mm,
whatever. And we'll have like a little chat and then here and there, but
That's it.
I don't know if it'll be the same.
yeah.
I'm not opposed to it because like the way we fell out wasn't a big deal to me. It was just the fact that he never told me what I did.
Right.
So like these are
sad.
things that we can work. These are things that we can work on. It's not like the debate going on right now. It's not something racial where I have to like fight with you because you don't like black people, you know. I
Right.
feel like that's a big issue compared to like
Yeah.
you telling me what I
It's
did.
not your morals in question.
Exactly.
Right.
So
I
I
love
think
how
that
all our episodes random time back together without us even like planning for it, because we literally talked about that last week. If you guys saw last week's episode,
right. I
like
did watch-
morals and friendships and stuff. So glad you brought that up. So again, guys, the key is communication. Say it with me. Communication.
I feel like SpongeBob. With
I know,
this-
that's why.
Easy. Everybody left the video now.
I know.
It's all
Like,
Everyone's
oh,
logging out.
Cringe.
Cringe.
Bye.
Cringe, yeah, cringe.
Gosh.
Oh
my gosh.
Oh god, I got
Yeah.
so scared. I thought we weren't recording, but we're recording. We're good. We're good.
Oh, Ray, this is such good stuff. Don't even tell me you're not recording. This is good stuff.
Well, it says
I'm
0
giving my
0,
life advice here.
but it says live 0 0, record 20, so we're good.
Okay.
We
All
good.
right. Okay.
Cut the
Anything
camera, deadass.
cut the cameras. Okay. Next question. Anything you know now that you wish you would have known when you were younger? About relationships, just in general. Friendships, relationships, all things.
life.
In relationships
Mm-hmm.
that I know now.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a good question.
Come on, Zach.
Okay, Ray, what would you answer this while he thinks about it?
I think, okay, if I were to give myself advice in high school, I'm just going to say, like, if I was in high school and I were to give myself advice about relationships and friendships, it would genuinely just be like, look, not everyone's going to like you, all right? You got to get over it and move the F on, okay? Focus on your grades. Focus on what's going to get you where you want to be now, okay? Go to that counselor's office, get into all the college prep stuff you need to do now, okay, while you're a junior in high school. Yeah, and pretty much that's it, because, listen, everybody that's in your life right now might not be in your life in 5 years, and the only person that's going to be there that you know for sure is you. So you want to make sure that the best version of you is there, you know what I mean?
Period.
That's my advice.
I want to back off of that and say I agree. Fully, I think that's the most important is that, you know, not everyone is meant. Some people are there for a lesson, you know, and you learn your lesson through them.
Yeah.
But it's the ones that are there and are willing to try that you realize like are your true friends, you know. And sometimes I take for granted my friendships, and then I feel like me as a person, going back up to the last question, is like sometimes I have to create my own family because even my own family won't accept my views. So I create like my family with my friends.
Ooh.
Why when I lose friendships, it's really hard. Like when I lost my best friend Charlie, it was honestly the hardest thing, which made me have a lot of trust issues. Which is why, like, I sometimes get into arguments with people because I'm sensitive, or I just feel like they're lying to me and I don't trust them. But it's not them, you know. But like these are lessons that you learn, and I'm trying to deal with, you know, every day.
Yeah.
You deal with friendships, and I wish I knew this when I was younger, that people come and go.
Okay, can I ask you a deep question? I don't even know if we want to put this in or not, but just like a deep, just us three question real quick. What are some insecurities on your end that you feel like, man, I wish I would have changed that about myself in order for this friendship to work, in order for this relationship to work, X, Y, and Z?
I guess one of my insecurities is that sometimes I don't think before I talk,
Mhm.
and I guess yeah, I guess I just feel like I come off as blunt, but it's not, or like I joke around a lot, and
Mhm.
you guys know this, so
Mhm.
it comes off as rude, and I take it like I feel like I'm insensitive to people's feelings. But like I was raised with two brothers who picked on me like all the way up until like high school. So
I'm like, your
for
brother
me, it
picked
was
on
like,
me when we went camping, so I could see that.
yeah,
We're
and
not camping
it
to
was
the
almost like
cabin.
it was like tough love. Oh,
Yeah.
that was a good memory. I should have brought up that memory.
Ay, Dios mío, now we're like 30 minutes in, Zach.
We'll,
I
we'll,
totally
we'll,
forgot about that
we'll
one.
go back to it after you finish this right now.
But yeah, um, I guess I'm just insecure about like how I come off to people
Mm.
or not. I should like think of it in a different way. And like I lately I've been like taking responsibility for what I do, and I apologize, and then I say like, well, I didn't mean it that way, but like I understand how like you took it,
Mhm.
and that comes to relationships again.
That's
You
Ray's
can't,
like
you were
motto for
raised
friendship.
differently than everybody else. So what
Mhm.
you know and what you're like grew up as is not the same as you, Raylene, or the other Raylene, or Lene, or somebody else. So like your comments might seem funny to you, but they're not to them.
Yeah.
So I guess it's just realizing that like everybody's raised differently. So you have to kind of treat people the way they want to be treated.
Yeah.
Exactly. I think self-awareness is definitely key. That's like one
Oh
of
yeah.
my self-mottos is like I think
Mm.
in high school I was definitely not self-aware, totally in this like bubble of naiveness. I mean, I feel like I still give that energy off now. Like you guys, I'm like the ditzy friend or whatever. But I have definitely practiced being self-aware and like, oh my gosh, I've had so many times where I said something before I thought of it and I say it and I regret it the minute it comes out of my mouth and I'm like, great. And so knowing like, yeah, you need to really sit back and remember that you're not raised the way everybody else is raised. The way you say things might come off a little crazy. So like, you know what I mean? I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. But I've seen like with Ray, because I've known Ray literally her whole life practically. We may not have always been close, but like you could see
She's seen like my
the
negatives and
gradual like transition. And like if you talk to Ray like in a serious conversation, she's not like, we make fun of her for being the ditzy friend, of being the clumsy friend, and the blonde friend of the group. But like sit down and talk to her about a political issue or something psychological in her major, and she'll like blow you away. So don't take it off
Thank
as
you,
us
Ray.
calling Ray like the dummy, because she's
Yeah, she's
definitely
not dumb.
not
Definitely
at
not
all.
dumb.
Yeah.
She graduated
guys. Thank
college,
you.
and I still haven't. So I think that's
Thank you guys so much for those compliments. Love that for me. All right.
Oh, so I came up with a memory.
Oh yes, let's hear
We
it.
went to a cabin. I think it was for my brother's birthday.
No, it was
we
your
went-
birthday.
Oh yes, it was my birthday. You're right.
It was your birthday.
We went to, was it Lake Arrowhead?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So we went up there, and
Mind you, I was barely
weekend-
18 or barely 19,
Yeah.
so we had to like ask, all of them had to ask my mom for me to go basically.
Oh, that's cute.
So then we went, and then I think it was the second day. Yeah. And then we woke up. I woke up late, like always. And then Raylene was already up taking like drinks with my brother and his girlfriend. So then we were all finally there at the table, we're playing a game. And then I think Raylene has to take like one shot. And she takes that shot, and then all of a sudden, like a switch, she's drunk. She's falling all over the place. She fell on the couch, and she falls asleep right there. And then we're like, what the hell, Ray? We start taking her to bed. So we push her off, and she falls on the floor.
Mind
then
you,
we
this
go
is my
upstairs.
first, like, very, very first, like, full drinking experience, okay?
Okay, that's what I was gonna say,
Yeah.
because this is not the Ray I know.
Yeah, no, this is, like, my full, like, first drinking experience.
Yeah. So then we take her upstairs, and then Axel is like, Raylene, like, you're okay? Like, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, Axel, shut up. You're annoying. And I was like, everybody was like shook. And I was like, damn, Axel's just trying to help her out. And she's like giving him shit. But it was so funny. It was like the best memory I have
And
ever.
then like Lene got in the shower with me.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it was bad. And then I woke up fine, like the next day, like nothing was wrong.
Yeah.
And everyone was like,
You were freshly 18.
yeah, or fresh. I think I was 19, yeah. And I was like, what happened? And they were telling me, I was like, I did not. But
Oh yeah, she had no
you
idea
did.
that she did it either.
Oh,
I-
right.
The last like memory I have, even now, because like I mean I don't remember like details, but like now the last thing I remember was taking a shot with Lady, which is his brother's now wife, but girlfriend at the time, and waking up in bed with Lene.
Oh my
All the
gosh.
in between, I don't remember at all. And that was the first time, and I think the
It
only
was
time that
honestly crazy.
I've blacked out.
Yeah.
And
It
I
was literally
remember.
like she took the shot and she blacked out.
But
Right.
mind you, I woke up and freaking Cody, his brother, was like, no, not Cody, RJ. It was RJ, right?
Yeah, Cody was.
Yeah, it was
Cody
RJ. Was like, oh, do you want some orange juice? I'm like, yeah. Didn't tell me there was like a shot and a half of Malibu in there.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is really good orange juice. Again, me being a baby, I didn't know.
And Malibu is good though. That will get you. Malibu is good.
And then he was like, you want another one? I was like, yeah. Just thinking I'm drinking orange juice. And then we go outside and I was like, I remember asking Zach, did he put alcohol in the orange juice? And he's like, yeah, probably. And we're just like playing in the snow and you don't think anything of it because we went in a fucking snowstorm. That whole trip was an experience. So we get there.
Oh my gosh.
Neither one of the cars were going up this hill. So we had to literally get out and like push, and it was me, Lene, John, Axel, Zach, and then his brother and his girlfriend, and they wouldn't let me and Lene get out and help push the car. So like Axel was like trying to steer it up, and John and Zach were out there in a snowstorm. It like was a storm that night, pushing. We got he had the Soul. He had the Soul at the time, so we got the Soul up. And then they had to run back down to get his brother's TC up, Scion TC up. So then they got those up, and then we're like, okay, we're not leaving. Like, we don't need to get these cars back down, whatever. But then we still had to go to the grocery store, so we had to do the whole thing over again.
What?
Yeah, it was a mission and a half. And then somebody got the bright idea to get a sled. To get a sled and go down the stairs with the sled. Okay? So Axel does it. Mind you, Axel's like probably 90 pounds. And he does it, fine, whatever. Lene does it, she's fine. I do it and I like fall a weird way and I'm like, oh, that hurt, but like not bad, right? But I was like, oh fuck, how'd you guys do that? Like I hurt myself. And then Zach does it and Zach like paralyzes himself for like 10 minutes.
Oh.
It was so bad. He couldn't
I hit my like tailbone coming down.
onto the tile.
So hard. My whole body went like this, like straight, like, and it
then
hurt.
Everyone was like trying to move him, and I remember being like, "Don't move him! Don't!" Thinking I'm all like, miss, I know everything, because I was in this like kinesiology major. Mind you, I was like, what, a sophomore? So I was like, "Don't move him!" I was like, "Stop! Get ice!" Like trying to like do this whole thing, and his brother was like, "Okay, here, go to the couch." I was like, "No!"
Yeah.
Oh my
That was a very
god.
eventful weekend.
That was a set and then coming home, it decided to snowstorm again, and we were like, they had all these different streets blocked off, so it took us like 3 extra hours to get home, and me and Lene had to go close that night or go to work right after. So yeah, so we
got stuck in the snow, and we're like, ugh.
Yeah, we were like
All of us in
moving
the
the
car,
car.
like, ugh.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
How do you even do that? That's crazy.
It
It was
worked.
bad.
And then
Yeah,
at some point we were like on a cliff and the car went like this. Like we weren't close enough where like we thought the car was gonna go over the edge, but we felt the car like kind of start doing this thing.
Light.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was an eventful
It was
weekend.
bad.
Well, Let's hope this next upcoming week is not like that. Okay, because I am.
I don't think it'll be snow.
I'm not down.
We went in freaking January, so I don't think there'll be snow up there yet.
Yeah.
So. Anyways, all right. Well, thank you, Mr. Zach, for joining us. We hope you had so much fun.
I did. You guys are a pleasure.
Oh, sorry. You're not too bad.
I guess we'll bring you back at some point, I guess.
Okay, I mean, if the fans want you know what I mean?
So let us know if you guys want him back, or if you guys just like hate him and don't want him back.
No. We love Zach. We'll definitely have you back. Obviously for a bonus episode, duh.
Yes.
And we'll bring you on again for sure.
But yeah, plug all of your stuff, Zach. Where can they find you?
Zachary Binks. So it's ZCHRYBNX. That's on Instagram and Twitter.
So there you guys go. And there you go. And as always, as all of our guests, I will have all of his stuff linked down below. You guys know where to follow us: Apple Podcasts, Spotify, here on YouTube. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Go follow us on Instagram, because that's where we engage with all of you and get all of your ideas. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you again to Zachy, and we'll see you guys all next week. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you.